Yeah, I think what we had today was a very important discussion on promotion. Discussion on promotion and development of indigenous languages. We know that many of these languages, not just here in South Africa, but in the continent, were decimated. And so I think it is important that we have this conversation so as to find ways and means in terms of how to give them their dignity, how to promote and develop them. We know that in language, language is a carrier of heritage, of culture, of everything, in fact, of your entire being. So language gives form, content, and substance to who we are. So in relation to the continent, I think one of the best channels of fostering mutual understanding and respect and knowledge about one another is through language. If most African countries, if most people in this continent were able or are able to speak with each other through our own languages, I think that in itself will assist in fostering this mutual respect, this mutual understanding among people of the continent, because we know that language is one of the most powerful tools in terms of fostering mutual understanding and respect. So that would be important. But we needn't only look at language from the point of view of communicating, from the point of view of identity. We should look at language as something which is an integral component of the whole social ecosystem. So we can't talk of politics, of economics, of faith, for example, as separate to language. We can't even talk of business, we can't talk of science, we can't talk of education as separate to language. So language language gives all of those occupations, content and form and shape. So language is quite important. As I say, it speaks to who you are, but there's a utility component to language as well, in terms of all the different occupations that we get engaged in through language as a medium. So that's important. But I think what I would take from this discussion today is the commitment and the acknowledgement, I think, that we all have a role to play in terms of development and promotion of our indigenous languages, that the solutions lie within us, that there has to be a certain level of consciousness about the task that lie ahead for us as families, as communities, as the province, as government, as think tanks, as people in the faith community. Basically, all key sectors in society have to play a role in terms of promoting and developing these languages. It should not be left to government, it should not be left to the schools, because we want families to reinforce what schools teach these children. We want the faith community to reinforce what children get taught in schools. So that would be important. All key sectors in society have to play a role in terms of promotion and development of these languages. In that way, I think we'll make a lot of difference.